Hello, I'm live. Oh, I didn't change my shirt. Oh, well, that's all right. Let me adjust the lighting a little bit. I don't like it too bright. And let me bring up the chat so I can see it. Nobody's here yet. Give me a hard time here. I like the sideways face. It's pretty cool. Okay, live chat. Nobody's here. Oh, bum deal. I'm only a minute in. Probably everybody's gone to the thing, which I can't even find. Alrighty. So, I got the Lenormand out tonight. I haven't worked with a Lenormand in too much. I've worked with it a little bit. So, I thought I'd do a week ahead reading for everybody. See, somebody just said, I think we're past the new moon. Yes. So, I thought I'd do a week ahead reading for the full moon. Nobody shows up, then I'm going to turn this into something else. What I need to talk about a few things. But I'll do a week ahead to start with the Lenormand. For you all that may be watching at a later date. See, this is what happens when you go live at weird times. Okay, so we got a gentleman. Let's see if I turn that down more. We got a gentleman. Oh, that looks better. We got a gentleman. It means a person. We have a fish. Right? I'm not that adept at that. And we have, oh, this is, I like this. This is a card slinger. So, this is interesting. So this is about doing readings for other people. This is the mystic, you know. So I got to look up fish, though. Fish is something different. So I am going to look it up because this is all about learning for me at this moment. And it's number 34 is the fish. 34. I'm going to go up here this way. The fish is also the king of diamonds. Hello, Bridget. I'm just doing a simple reading for the week ahead with the Lenormand, and as soon as I'm finished with that, if you have a question, I will do a short reading for you. Okay, so the fish represents money in its own right, as well as the signifying the flow of money or the fluid nature of whatever is combined with the reading. It has the sense of trading, selling, buying, and exchanging commodities. So, I will show you the cards in a few minutes. Let's see. And so we have a person. Alrighty. So, this is what I think is going on. For some coming up this week, they are going to be doing readings for people. And the fish represents money and transactions with a person. The gender, you know, this is a man in the case. But at some point for people coming up this week, maybe not right away, but they'll be in the flow, that doing readings for others at some point will be a profitable venture. So that's what I got for the Lenormand for this week ahead. Okay, so hi Bridget, hi Purple Violet, welcome. So, Bridget, do you have a question? and Purple Violet. So we'll go with Bridget first. She was on first. If you have a question. So, okay, I see it, Bridget. I'd like to know why is Michael Pisces more talkative with me. He wants to know why you're more talkative with him. Okay, I'm going to bring out which steampunk. I wasn't sure which tarot deck I was going to use, but I wait for them to whisper in my ear and say who wants to be used for this question. So we're going to go with the Steampunk Tarot. Before, hopefully it won't fall on the floor. My hands have been terrible today. So we'll draw 2 cards. Why is he being so open with you now? So that's the question. Okay. So Bridget wants to know why Michael is being so more open with her right now. Is there a reason behind this? And we'll see what the cards have to say. Alrighty. They say they're ready. Ooh, we got some major arcana here. We got the High Priestess. And, oop. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I didn't have to go too far to get it. And we got the Empress. So there's a lot of feminine energy here. So I'm having a feeling, welcome Phantom. Okay, we gotta wait, Phantom, you're the third here, so Purple Violet goes before you, and after, so you will be after Purple Violet. Right now I'm doing Bridget. But I will get to you. Okay, so we got a lot of feminine energy here. Go back to Bridget. We got the High Priestess, and we got the Empress. So that tells me he finds you intriguingly interesting. Because isn't the High Priestess all about mysticism, all about going behind the veil, reaching into the depths to see the mysteries? So I'm getting the word he finds you very mysterious. Right? So he's finding you mysterious, but he also sees you as a very mature adult woman with a lot of possibilities. So it sounds like he's finding you very intriguing, Bridget. Very intriguing. So I hope this helps. Yes, Wildling Child, this is the Steampunk Tarot. It said it wanted to come out, so I don't argue with my decks when they say they want to speak. I'm going to pull one more for a clarifier, if that's all right, Bridget. We got the... I get the feeling this deck... I shuffled it 3 times. I got the Hierophant. And I don't think they were in order. So this is really strange. But the Hierophant is about learning lessons. It's about the higher power. You know, it's usually the church and everything. But in this instance is, there's also 2, a young man and a young woman at the bottom, you know, together. So, and they're listening to the spirit. Or the spirit world. To me, this is listening to the spirit world. So, I think, listen to what your intuitive voice is telling you. This is what that's telling me. Listen to your intuitive voice. So up next would be Purple Violet. If you're still here, you were second in line. So if you have a question, I will give you a second. In the future, currently. Love life. Let's make sure we give these cards a real good shuffle. But like I said, I don't think they were lined up. So this is really, no, there's no way. So We shall see. Dun-dun-dun. Love life ahead. One more shuffle, it says. Alrighty. So we got the Page of Wands. So that's about Page is about innocence, and it can be making rash decisions. And Wands is about our fire. Wands is about fiery energy, creative energy. It can be sexual energy too. So this is like, and it can also be in a page. It can be a significant other. We'll see what we get for the next card. We get the Sun. So I like the Sun card. There's a lot of no ugly babies. There's a nice, and there's a couple dancing. So it sounds like your love life should be looking up in the future. There's possibilities, but I'm kind of with the Page of Wands. I'm hearing the message to proceed with caution, to be very sure what's your directions, because sometimes a page can mean the page is youth, and in our youth we can make rash decisions without thinking things through. So the page is asking you to make sure you think things through before you make that, when you make that connection, that you're really aware what's going on and what's behind that, so you can have the sunshine. Alrighty. I can't hold on to nothing today. And I believe Phantom Punk, Steampunk, Phantom Punk, I think you were up next. You're welcome, Purple Violet. So go right on to the next one, because I do quick readings. So, Phantom Punk, did you have a question? You are up next. If I'm squinting and looking, because I'm looking at the screen. Yep. Yeah, do you have a question? I'll give it another minute. If you don't have one, I'm going to go on to the next one, and that would be Wildling Child will be up after you. Okay. So, hi, Miss Cheeky. Who's coming my way in love? Who? I don't know. Who? But can we ask it like, who's coming my way in love? Well, we'll see what the cards have to say. I think they might tell you more about is loving. Who's coming your way in love? Because it's kind of really hard. Oh, I can understand. I have trouble with my old laptop and my old tablet sometimes. Okay, 2 cards for that, Phantom Punk. So, we got the Knight of Cups, and we got Temperance. The Knight of Cups and Temperance. The Knight of Cups is all about emotion and being really forceful with the emotion. And Temperance can be about balance and balancing things out and using the right proportions. So I'm getting the message, I'm really getting a strong message not to rush into things. Don't be so forceful with trying to love everybody, trying to find that perfect love. You want to make sure you have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, mix some things up. Know surely what you want, and just don't go full steam ahead into saying, oh, love, this is so wonderful. You got to have temperance. Temperance is really, really important so that you're really sure of where you need to be. You know, you don't want to make rash decisions. Step back a little. Make a list of what you really want in a partner. What's really important to you? I think this is what this is saying. So don't make any rash decisions. Okay, who's next? Wildling Child, I believe, was up next. And then it will be Miss Cheeky after that. No, somebody else. Okay, after Wildling Child, yes. What's your question? If you posted it before, I need to have it now because I need to do it. I need to have it when that person is called on. Because it's hard for me to figure all this out. Let's see, Phantom, Wild. Then after Wild Child, it will be Emily Miller. The new rebirth you're feeling. I like that. That's a good question. Not that all of them aren't good questions. I like that question. Right? That's okay. Okay. What is all this rebirth? What's going on around this rebirth you're feeling? Yeah, I think that's a wonderful thing. For Wildling Child, I want to call you Wild Child, but... Oh, hello, Catherine. Wildling Child. I want to say Wild Child because I used to call myself that before I called myself Wild Feather. Because I was kind of a wild child. Wonderful. I'm glad that's working out for you. Alrighty. So what's this rebirth? What do we got about rebirth? Oh, that's interesting. But that's okay. We got the Four of Cups and we got the Seven of Pentacles. So I think you've started to turn around and look at the full cup. You're not worrying about the spilled milk from before. You're not worrying about that. Even though, so in a way, I'm kind of looking at this card as if it was reversed. That you've decided to really look into what's important and you're looking at the cup being full. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're taking stock of what you have. You're taking stock of what you know, Pentacles is the physical. It can be physical health. It can be money. But I think you're taking stock of what's really important to you in this physical plane of existence. So while you're taking stock of that, that is just giving you a whole new outlook. So you're coming out of this darkness and really serving yourself, and you're really going in the right direction. And keep taking stock of what's important, what's good in your life. I need to do that because I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Great, that's wonderful, that's perfect, Wildling Child. And keep it up. Keep it up, and all this darkness that was there will become a memory. It will be part of the fabric of who you are, and that will help you. And I believe it was, if Emily's still here, she was up next. And then I think it would be Red Moon. If Emily, I'll give a minute for Emily while I do some crazy shuffling. Somehow I'm going to have to assign a wrench, and I don't know quite how to do that. You're welcome, Catherine. You're very welcome. Okay, thank you, Emily. What is going to happen between me and the guy I'm interested in, if anything? So another relationship question. So we'll see what the cards have to say, what's going to happen between you and your interest. See if they have the cards have any words of wisdom. I must tell you guys that when I do readings, I'm not only reading the cards. Dechi, I think you'd be a great moderator. I may have to do it on the laptop, but I think once you're a moderator, I think it'll be all set. Okay, so, yeah, where are the... So I get messages as I read. I read the tarot, but I also get messages. I kind of feel, kind of hear messages. So, alrighty. So we're going to start. You got the Emperor. And you heard me. I really shuffled. It's funny. This happens a lot. So what's going to happen? We got the Emperor. So this is, I think, this is represents the guy that you have interest in. And so he's an Emperor type. And this means he is quite ruling. Because I see the Emperors as ruling. And when you really look on his face, and sorry for a little bit of the glare, that he's very stern looking. And what does the Emperor rules? He's more than a king. He's the Emperor. So what he says goes. He gets down to brass tacks and he doesn't mess around. So he really can push the buttons. I think he can push buttons very easily because when he makes a decision, he's going to stick to it no matter what. You know, that's what I'm getting. And then we have the Four of Cups. Yes, he does. Then we have the Four of Cups again. And again, we see a man in here, and that's sticking out to me. That's, you know, like, I made my decision. I'm all upset about these 3 cups. I'm not going to bother to look at the full cup. So I'm really getting the message, and I'm really getting a feeling that, yes, very aloof looking, doesn't he? So I'm really getting the feeling that this guy you're interested in may not be the one for you. I mean, it sounds like, sounds like he might be a little bit demanding. More than you might want to deal with. So I take a really good look at yourself. And like I said, this seemed to, you know, it's like a thread. Write down what's important to you. What's really important to you, and what would you want in a man for yourself? And see if this person lines up with that. If he doesn't line up with it, yeah, I don't know. We're getting a moody looking guy here, so I don't think he's the one. But I'm not the final say on that. You are. So again, I think this is a good thing to write down what you really want and see if he lines up with that. Okay, who was next? I think it was Dead Cheeky. Are you up next, or was there's some people that come in and pop questions up, and that makes it difficult. So that was Emily I just did, right? You're welcome, Emily. So I do think it was Red Moon, and then I believe it's Dead Cheeky, and then I think Sophia, you came in last. So I'll do those next 3, and then I'll probably will end. You think Woozy is next? Okay, Woozy's next. I'll go with what Dead Cheeky said. So, Woozy, if you have a question, if you posted it already, I don't know. So we got Woozy, Sophia, and Cheeky. So I'll do those 3, and then that will be it. Oh, Red Moon, too. So, okay, I'll do 4 more, and then that will be it. Then that's it. So, Woozy, did you have a question? Let's see if I can find it. No. Woozy, hey, I think it's Red Moon and then me. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, Woozy, I'll do Red Moon then. Her question is up. Interesting. Red Moon wants to know if the guy she's interested in. And then I will do yours, Woozy, right after Red Moon. And then there will be Sophia and Cheeky. Okay. Gotcha, guys. Okay, so I'm doing Red Moon and then Woozy. I think I said that, but that's all right. Red Moon wants to know about the guy, if he's right for her. We'll see what it says. And the cards are telling me to stop. So we start with the moon. And, okay. This is interesting. So I'm on Red Moon. This isn't, we got the moon. And the moon can shine light in the darkness to me. You know, oh, I love this moon card. haven't worked with this in a while. So this moon is, it can also mean he's hiding something from you. If I stop and pause, that means I'm getting a message. So I have a feeling he's hiding something from you. But it doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. Some light should be shined on it pretty soon. I think the light's going to be shining on that. And then we have Six of Pentacles. That means I need to take a sip. So Six of Pentacles is about usually sometimes looking backwards at childhood memories. But it's interesting. On this deck, we've got the scales of justice. Don't mixed in. And I think, oh, this is a gifting card too, right? So it's gifting. The children have their hands open and they're looking for money or a gift, of course. So she's going to take some, but that's going to tip the scales. So I'm thinking with these two cards, I'm getting the feeling there's something hidden that about finances that he may not be totally honest with you about. So he may well have interest in you, but you may want to see if you can find out what's going on there. Because that's important. Because you want to know everything up front. You don't want things to be hidden. You want it to come out into the light. So I think, check in with him. You know, there may be some interest there, but see if you can get him to open up more too. Because I think Cheeky's right. You know, there's something that needs to come into the light. That was my first thought. And that was the first impression. Something needs to come into the light. And hopefully that will solve things so you can move forward with them. Okay, so now that was Red Moon. So now it's Woozy's turn. Okay. And then, Sophia, you're after Woozy, and then we end with Dead Cheeky, because that's all I'm going to have to be able to do tonight. So, okay, where was, right? So who was it? I'm getting lost. So, Woozy now, yes. Oh, will your dad start to accept your boyfriend? We shall see. 2 more shuffles, the cards say. Your dad accepts your boyfriend. Wow, that's a sticky situation. we'll get some wisdom. Yes, Dead Tiki's laughs. That's all I can do for tonight. But you're welcome to come back. I'm trying to get in the schedule of doing Sunday nights at 7 and Wednesday night at 7. I didn't do it last night. Hi, Indigo Moon. I didn't do it last night because I was out to an appointment for a long time. All right, so let's see. I love the way these cards show up in a thread. So, will your dad? So, here again, we got the balance. We got the 6 with the scales, tipping the scales. And then we got the 4 wands, which is fiery energy. Thank you for coming, Catherine. This is telling me, 4 is about celebration and giving a handout. So I'm feeling the message is that your boyfriend needs to gift something, and it may not be, I know, something physical, or show something to your father. And once he does that, then he will accept them. So I feel like your father is looking from something from your boyfriend so that he knows he has your best interest in heart. And since we got 6 of Pentacles, it can be about money. It can be about something physical. It could even be, like physical work or physical health that he needs, that your father is searching for, just so he knows that his daughter will be taken care of. Yeah, it will take some time, and it's got to be the right thing. And I wish I could tell you exactly what your boyfriend needs to show to your father, but I'm not getting something really clear, but there is something that your father is waiting for to see in your boyfriend. I have a feeling your father is very protective of his daughter, and he wants the best for you. And right now he's not sure if he's the best for you. So there's got to be a way that your boyfriend can reach out to get, so that will happen, because the 4 of Wands is really a great card that really shows there's a lot of possibility. All right, the last is Sophia, and then Dead Cheeky. You want to know if there's going to be a reconciliation, Sophia. Alrighty. Reconciliation. We'll see what the cards have to say. And it's cracking me up that so many similar cards are coming up tonight. But that happened the last time too. And I'm rifle shuffling, so there's no way. That's what amazes me about the cards. Okay. So, reconciliation. Okay. We got the 5 of Swords, and we got a 6 of Swords. So, we got 5 of Swords, which is about, I think there has to be a good long talk between the two of you for reconciliation, because we got, on the one hand, we got strife, we got conflict, and then we have resolution with this, the 6 of Swords. We got some victory here. So, but they're both air signs. So an air sign is a mental, it's your fortitude, it's using your mind to solve problems. So I think there needs to be a good long talk. As you can see, she's got her sword and she's talking with the guy. So there needs to be a really long discussion, I feel that. And then you can reconcile. So this is a really good and really positive card. So I think, Sophia, you got some really good chance. But it's gotta be a lot of talk. Lots of talk to clear the air. Alrighty, and the last one, Miss Cheeky, did you have a question? Just general for Miss Cheeky? Alrighty. And then I'm going to end, guys. And the ones that came in late, like I said, I'll be on Sundays at 7 and Wednesdays at 7. And get here early, I'll make sure I will get you in, you know. Because yeah. And I'm going to see if I can get a wrench in. You're welcome, Miss Cheeky. Alrighty. I think we're ready. That's a good one. I make that. We got the 6 of Pentacles. No, 7 of Pentacles. Sorry, Miss Cheeky. So this is really good. So you're stunning coming. That's all right, Diane. Thank you for the support. So we got, yeah, this is about, you're really studying. I know personally that you're really studying for to get your finances, to get your house in order. So you know, literally, to find and get your house in order. And you've been working really hard at it. And then we got 3 of Cups. So celebrate. Oh, wonderful. So celebrate your accomplishments this far. You know, you've got yourself out of a situation, and it's all right to take some time to celebrate. Take some me time. Take some me time. And keep working, keep going, because it's going to pay off for you. I can feel it. And I really mean that. I can really feel that. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit is, I am so sure you got this. Thank you, Phantom Punk. So, yeah, and keep notes. I'm thinking, you know, I think that's the flow for tonight, is keep notes. Write down, I know you know what you want, but write it down. Put it in writing. Put it on your altar, Miss Cheeky, if you got one. Or wherever it's appropriate for you. Write down what you want to see in the next year, what you would want to happen. Put it in writing. Read it to the universe. You know, if you do a ceremony in your studies, you know, put it into the fire and let it go to the universe of what you really want. So with that, I'm going to end, and I really appreciate you all coming. I love it because this is what I love to do, and this helps me keep my skills sharpened up, because I don't mind reading for myself, but I rather read for other people, because that's where it really flows for me. So I will see you next Sunday night. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And keep on fighting the good fight, y'all. Good night.